What's going on? Welcome back to Trending Stocks. Today is October the 17th. I want to give you a quick pre-market update, go over some of the hot movers and what big money is doing today. Before I get into any of that, make sure you guys hit that thumbs up. And with that, let's get right to it. Starting off with data points, you have retail sales and also initial jobless claims coming out today. But as I've stated in the past, I think that is just going to validate the strength of the economy rather than change the interest rate. So it's, again, something just to keep in mind. So I think no matter what comes out from now until November 7th, there will be that 25 basis point cut as a very bare minimum. So I think the data will be good because, the market is actually normal right now. And there was a brief period for like almost a year where every data point coming out was inverse. So we wanted bad data to justify rate cuts. So it was a very stupid scenario. Imagine if you were one of those individuals that was trying to learn, especially the data points and how the economy works. That would have been such a difficult time. You see negative data and then the market go higher. It's just a very messed up scenario. But as of right now though, futures are slightly green. Nasdaq is up 0.85, so a little bit higher than slightly. S&P 0.43 and Dow is up 0.05. Fear and greed index is under the greed category, so it is improving. And that is largely because of companies unveiling their earnings. And a big one is coming out today after hours, and that is Netflix. In the past, the market has very much heavily relied on Netflix's future guidance, so it might be, once again, a kind of similar scenario to today. Starting off, Sofi. Sofi is slightly down today, no actual news, but over the last couple days, they've been very consistent about putting out news, which has always been at 8 o'clock or 7 o'clock Central, where I'm at. So we'll see in 5 minutes if they do put out news, but I think Sofi is really trying to drive the price higher for whatever reason, because some of this news isn't all that great, such as this one, this partnership, or this just kind of expanding their current relationship, which again is good and good, more of a FYI, but still no reason to go out and buy Sofi. So I think today was just more, or yesterday was more of a consolidation. Plus you did have shorts starting to increase their position yesterday, so they wanted to break the trend. 16.45% of the free float is being shorted, so kind of interesting on what might come out from them over the next couple days. Right now with it at $9.98, it is trading between these 2 points, so this S2 and this S1. 9.95 is going to be the strong support. 10.05 is going to be the next strong resistance / target. Moving on, Lucid. Lucid is down 17.68%. I did a dedicated video yesterday all about that because they dropped a bomb on the broader market. So ultimately they are diluting, and so essentially 262 mil shares is going to be issued through Bank of America with a possible extension 30 days to do another 39, and a affiliate of the PIF is wanting to increase their position by 374. So all of that isn't necessarily the best. And then when it comes to it, you also had this that did come out, a 8K. So Lucid clearly just wanted to pull off the band-aid because they did kind of tentatively talk on their revenue, which is estimated to be between 199 and 200 mil. And the forecast, the analyst forecast, is around 293. So this is a very big miss. So as a byproduct, Lucid is down quite a lot pre-market. Shorts though, it'll be also interesting to see what they do, whether they take the opportunity to really return some shares today to counter the selling, or if they just really double the hell down and really suppress it. So SEC Rule 201 is going to be kicked in force today, so something that might limit what shorts can do. But 28.25% of the free float is being shorted right now, so kind of interesting. No point going over the fib levels because it's below all of them right now. NIO is down similarly, no actual news, just more of a technical breakdown. And I've done NIO videos and I've pretty much stated the exact same thing. The fact that NIO right now needs that next catalyst, which they just need clarification on the whole, I guess, stimulus coming from China. Until they get that, it most likely will continue to trend down. And yeah, it's not necessarily the best kind of scenario. Don't know why I just switched to Ortex or Oracle, but aside from that, even pre-market, shorts are increasing 2.05 million shares. So today will be a interesting day for NIO. 13.01% of the free float is being shorted, works out to be 173.73 million shares. Right now with it at $5.39, it is trading between these 2 points. So the S1 and the pivot, 468 might be that next strong kind of support. And then $6.12, it's going to be that next strong resistance slash target. But like I said, I think it is going to continue to trend down until there is that good piece of news. DJT is getting a lot of volume. You're not seeing that much difference with the price action, but I think based on all the kind of articles and everything that is coming out about him being tentatively in the lead for the election, I think this is going to get a lot of attention. And at the same time, it comes back down to this. So the fear and greed index is high, so people's appetite for risk is going to be there, and that's why they are moving to DJT. And it is somewhat heavily shorted, so that's kind of adding to the alluredness, if that's even a word. I don't think it is, but 22.3% of the free float is being shorted with DJT, and that works out to be 14.34 million shares. Right now with that at 31 and change, it is trading between its R2 and R3, so 29.56 is going to be the strong support, and then 33.57 is going to be the next strong resistance slash target. So yeah, it's been struggling, hasn't really touched this R3 in the last couple of days, so we'll just wait and see what does come. And finally, last but not least, ticker's NIXX is up 241%. I'll start off by saying it isn't heavily shorted, so that's not going to be a factor in what is going to drive it higher, but rather this news that did come out. So it looks like they're looking for an acquisition, ultimately. On a side note, I'll scroll down here. This is what they do. So company profile, human resources and employment services for employees based out of the US. But this is the news that kind of put out. So it looks like they are looking for acquisitions between 10 to 100 mil and gross profit margins between 40% or higher. It goes over their 3-year plan, so that's part of the whole PR right here, and it says how they want a EV value over 1 billion over the next 36 months. So yeah, this is a interesting kind of scenario, because if we go over to here, look at this, their current EV is 12.74 million. So if they're assuming it's going to be over 1 billion, this stock is going to be that like 100x kind of scenario. So yeah, once again, this 251% up green day so far today might just be the tip of the iceberg, but still with a market cap of 9.55 million. Companies have stated or have had a lot of bold statements in the past, and it might not come to fruition. So don't really know much about this company, never looked at it prior to today, but in my opinion, this is one of the ones that you need to, it's a lottery ticket. So if you guys have a higher risk tolerance, then yeah, this might be for you. This one, I think it's just, yeah, whatever. It is what it is. They might amount to not all that much, but what do I know, right? My financial crystal ball sometimes could be wrong, so you guys do your own due diligence at the end of the day. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Do you guys own any of these stocks? Is there any other stocks that is floating your boat, and potentially why? So drop some tickers in the description below. 2 things. Take advantage of this promo. It has been amped up. So as of October the 15th, they're giving you 8 free stocks. Each stock is valued up to $2,000 just for opening up a new account and depositing $100. So that is a amazing deal. Prior to that, it was always 5, so they're giving you 3 extra stocks. This is a deal you guys can't give up. And then one other thing, if you do like the channel, I did launch multiple different tiers for my memberships. So if you just want to support the channel, there's a tier for that. If you want buy signals for options or stocks, there's also a option for that. And I've actually kind of done pieces and given recommendations on some of the stocks that I actually have talked on, and they are 100% on point. So don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe, and with all that, appreciate all of you guys watching.